Skål gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome back for another round of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. I am your host, Björn, and together with me tonight I have my other co-host, Thomas.
Hello.
And the third co-host, Junior.
Hello.
Yes. This new thing of ours, presenting ourselves first.
Yeah.
As egotistical as we are.
So we didn't have to mention all the introduction stuff after we've done the introduction. So let's just move on.
Let's move swiftly on. Anything interesting, noteworthy, been happening in your lives this past week? No. Let's move swiftly on then.
We are not interesting at all.
No. But as of the what did you want to
I do
mention?
notice I messed up with the lighting for the YouTube game because my head is all
you have
green
a
over
slightly green tint on your head there. So
my bald
slightly
head.
transparent. Yeah. I think the
It's a
viewers
feature.
will survive. But it's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah, maybe I'll just add some cybernetic stuff on the edit all the way through. Cyberbrain.
Yeah, well, as we're just quickly jumping into topics, I just want to make the announcement of as of the release of this episode, there will be only 2 days left until Resident Evil 4 releases. And I'm hyped.
Dum, dum, dum.
Resident Evil 4 Remake, that is. When this episode releases on Wednesday here in Norway, the release of Resident Evil 4 will be on Friday, leaving the entire weekend up for hardcore gaming. So, and I intend to do just that, unless the first reviews just says it's a buggy mess or something. You can't know these days. Even though I think the premise or the whole concept of just remaking Resident Evil 4 just can't fail, but they can mechanically fail. Like if they just release something that won't launch or just is a broken buggy mess, then hold off for a week until the first day one or week one patch releases. Don't give them your money until you intend to play their game.
Haven't the review copies gone out?
Probably. I see a lot of demos being played, playthroughs of demos from different parts of the game. I've seen leaked endings. Well, I haven't seen them. I've seen them scroll past on my YouTube feed. But I intend to not watch any of it. Any of the Let's Plays. I intend to experience that game by myself. As long as I've verified that it's playable and not a buggy release mess. So I'll hold my money until then, but I'm pretty sure I'll buy it on day one if it seems okay mechanically. So yeah, that's just my mental state of the day at least. Today at least, yeah. So,
Resident Evil 4. Hype train.
Yeah.
Chewing.
So that's on good news. However,
do you have something on bad news?
Yeah, it's more.
Wait, I have another good news for those who like Demon Slayer. It's only a couple of weeks away, as well. The next season.
Ooh.
The movie just hit the theaters. At least here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
another movie?
Yeah, for the next season. A friend of mine watched it, and she said it was basically the two last episodes of the past season and the first episode of the new season meshed into one movie, basically.
Okay.
It's basically
much
a
like
recap and a hype thing at the same time.
Pretty much the same thing they did with that bus arc thingy.
Bus
They
arc?
released-
It was a fucking train.
It's a train.
Sorry, not a bus. Train arc. Train.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. But
So,
you
yeah.
say there's a new movie, and it has a recap of the 2 last episodes and a sneak peek of the first episode.
Yeah,
Sneak peek,
basically.
isn't it?
Oh, well,
it
basically
is.
the
It is
first
the first episode.
Okay.
But I was also told that it will the new season will launch this Easter.
Okay.
If that holds true, it's only a couple of weeks away.
Yeah. Good things, good tidings. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we like to hear. But one thing we don't like to hear are problems. Today I read on Reddit. This case,
You read?
Yeah, I read.
What do you
on
mean we
Reddit.
don't like problems? We solve problems on this podcast.
I don't think we can solve this one. It's more of a just another one of those. Not even a face palm case, but it's just a huge sigh. It's like, oh God. But because this happy family in Texas, where they have the lovely new abortion laws, widely discussed and highly controversial, right? This family, the Beaton family, Kylie Beaton, is now having a baby, and it shows from early ultrasound scans, it shows that, this baby, not even a baby, a fetus, has a lethal illness. I can try to pronounce it if I can find the name of this rare fatal condition. Just scrolling through. No, never mind. Never mind. I can't find the name of this lethal condition. But basically, this condition is the baby doesn't develop the other half of your brain hemisphere, because your brain basically consists of 2 parts, left and right hemisphere, but the baby doesn't develop that. So, at best, babies that are born with this lives a few days to a couple of weeks at most.
Then they turn into junior.
And no, and then if they can survive longer, it's with mechanical breathing aid. They may be born without eyes or mouths or nose. It's like fatal conditions, like, right? But because this Beaton family lives in Texas, lo and behold, they have abortion laws. And the only exception to the abortion law is if the mother herself is in life-threatening danger, then they are allowed to abort. But not unless that's not the case here. It's a case of this fetus has this fatal condition, and it's just because of Texas abortion laws, she's forced to carry this through and just have a 9-month-old baby that'll be born with heavy disorders and probably won't be able to live for more than a few days or a couple of weeks at most. And it'll just be this empty shell, non-functioning shell. It's just a horrible, fucked up situation. And it's just another reminder of how fucked up things are in North America now. In the United States, the
Land of the
free, the land of the great. Yeah, fucking
freedom.
Great. That fucking freedom to not abort, fucking great. No, just another one of those. It's unbelievable how things have turned out over there in the States, and just like, yeah, we have issues over here in privileged Norway, but it's like, doesn't compare to that. It's like, I'm
can't you
fairly
just go
happy.
to a neighboring state where they don't have abortion laws?
Yeah, but it's still financial costs, and it's still, with healthcare being as it is in the United States, it's still a heavy financial hit to do something like that. Even if they were to travel to the neighboring state and do this procedure, they would probably be thousands and thousands of dollars in debt.
Yeah, but
even with health insurance.
Won't it be a financial cost to born this baby? I don't know.
Well,
Birth this
yeah, obviously, but then again, they would have been prepared to pay for a healthy baby that would eventually grow into a child and an adult eventually, but that's not the case here. It would just be 9 months to give birth to something that would just die.
Yeah, but
or dies beforehand.
Yeah, or die beforehand. It's just
yeah. But hold on. What I'm saying is they are prepared for the cost of the baby. They should be prepared of to kill the fetus. Use the fetus.
No, that's
You know?
that's no. I don't.
Yeah, you said just now they had a financial supply of the baby. It should be equal the same, right?
I don't think they are prepared to pay thousands and thousands of dollars up front to give birth to a baby, compared to thousands of dollars up front to just make the abortion happen, to end up with a horrible experience and
hold
child.
On. No, I'm not.
What are
saying
you trying to arrest me on here?
No, I'm just saying they probably have money saved up for the regular birth, right? Because in America, birth isn't free.
Yeah. But okay.
Use that money to use the fetus.
If I had saved up money for a car, I would have liked to get that car, not just pay the money and then throw away the car.
Good thing it's free to make babies compared to buying cars.
Make
another.
Nah, well, the act itself, yeah, sure, that's free, but you know.
Yeah, of course. But if you pay for a car and then crash it within a couple of minutes,
we're not talking about crashing a car. We just
no,
you can even draw the comparison to buy a car.
No, we are talking. Yeah, crash a baby.
To crash a baby? This is getting disturbing here.
Yeah, if you buy a malfunctioning product, right, with the full knowledge, you're prepared for the cost.
No, if I try to twist this into a car purchase, I am intending to buy a car. For some reason, I pay upfront for this car, and
no.
I have 9 months until I can get the car delivered. But a few weeks into the process, when I already paid for the car, I am told, "Oh, this car won't be functional, and we're still going to deliver this non-functional car to you."
No,
it will never have a motor.
No.
And you can't do anything about it.
No. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. It's the same of you're saving up for a car, and then you found out your door frame is crooked or something, so you need to buy a new door.
I think the comparisons are going astray here.
No,
okay.
I'm telling you that they got the money to do it. You just don't have to expect the baby.
Yeah, but it's a huge bummer still.
Maybe they want that money for the next child then.
What?
Maybe.
So you're going to give birth to the functional baby and spend a lot of money, maybe having a life with this child that is going to impede you for each and every day?
No, it's like my point is they would have liked
dying baby, and you save your money for your next baby, who probably will be healthy. Hopefully.
That's not. Why is the money the huge discussion here? It's like, no, it shouldn't be about that at all. It's
okay.
It's
maybe it's for the best. They have the baby, it dies. They can go on with their lives and actually do things they want to do in life, which you can't when you have children.
Yeah, but my point exactly here is they got the money saved up for the baby, and they can use that same money to give an abortion.
Maybe, but they wouldn't have liked to do so in the first place.
No, I wouldn't like to do it, but I had to do it.
Maybe it's not even financially possible to do so, to travel across states and do this surgery in another state. I haven't read into what it would cost, but
I cannot imagine it being more costly than actually having the baby.
Well, more costly for your finances or more costly for your mental stability? Finances, yeah, maybe. But
I would imagine it be more mentally unhealthy to give birth to a baby just to last 1 fucking hour and then die.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're forced to do at this moment. They're trying to make them change the law a bit for them to apply to cases such as these, where the baby is diagnosed, the fetus even is diagnosed with some fucked up lethal diagnosis. So there should be an out in this case. That's what they're fighting for. Not having to okay, we're just gonna travel across state to do this surgery in another state, and then lo and behold, the next family will have the same problem in Texas or whatever.
Coat hangers are cheap though.
Oh no. Yeah, well, I just wanted to shed light on this fucked up situation.
It's the land of the free.
Mostly free.
Yeah,
but not free to do abortions in Texas.
A life is a life. Have you seen that the banks over there are going bankrupt? Or some banks?
I heard. At least one bank.
Banks are going bankrupt.
No, at least 3 or 4. And the government is buying them out.
Is that another sign telling how fucked up things are? The banks are going bankrupt.
No, not regular banks though.
Okay.
Banks heavily invested in crypto.
Okay.
I saw all
makes more sense.
Swiss banks also almost went under. I think they managed by themselves, but
I'm just preaching, but I know that because of the banks going bankrupt, Bitcoin has gone up. So something had some correlation. Yeah, because people are more like, what are you going to do if your bank go bankrupt? Then you should have some value somewhere else, right? Bitcoin is that answer.
I actually got curious when I saw this news, so I checked up what would happen if my bank here in Norway went bankrupt. And luckily, they have set aside they have set aside 2 million per person. So if you have less than 2 million, you will get all your money back. If you have more, you will lose the rest and get 2 million back.
So it sucks for the wealthy, but for the common man on the street, you're pretty much safe. In Norway. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well that's a relief,
just
I
good
guess.
To know, just in case the bank just go bankrupt. Yeah.
You have some options.
Yeah, you have some options, and you won't lose all your savings.
Yeah.
Well,
it would
it's good to know.
For Tips Wednesday because we will lose most of our money, but you know.
Yeah, the show would have a financial hit.
Would it now? But someone else who took an internet hit. No, bad transition. Have you heard about this new movie that Brendan Fraser starred in? The Whale. the massively overweight dude. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a really good movie. I haven't seen it yet, but
it's supposed to be really good because Brendan Fraser won an Oscar for that movie for his great performance. Brendan Fraser, and he's played in a lot of movies. One of the earliest I saw with him was The Mummy. He played that. He played in The Mummy. I was like, okay,
The Mummy, George of the Jungle, I think it's called. It's a mid-90s movie.
Finally getting an Oscar. It's like, okay, good. That speaks volumes of, well, both the movie and his performance, to say the least. It was a good, mind you, supposedly a good performance, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I will see it. It's one of those like, I got an Oscar, maybe I should watch that one, because basically
the thing is with him, he did a lot of movies in the I would say early 90s up to somewhere in the 2000s, and then he just disappeared for many years. Then he came back for a TV show for DC Comics, and then he did The Whale.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, aren't you missing the whole story?
Yeah, why he
of
went?
what, of Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, the disappearance of Brendan Fraser.
Well, we could go into
Well,
that
he
as
said
well,
he disappeared for some reason, but that.
No, for some reason it's a huge reason.
Okay. Inform us.
Because he got sexually assaulted by a person, and he reported it and got blackmailed from all of Hollywood. So he couldn't get any roles during his
during the time he was being blackmailed or
no, blacklisted.
Oh, he was blacklisted because okay,
he
tell
reported
us some more details, please. This is
Thomas, you know it, right? He got sexually assaulted by some famous peer person, and then he reported it.
I think one of the directors or something like that for some movie, and not assaulted him, but sexually harassed him or something.
And he was like, "No, this isn't okay. I'm gonna be vocal about this." And then he, because it was a movie director or someone high in the Hollywood movie ranking system, he basically got shut down because of contacts. And that's fucked up. It's like, hey, I'm trying to do right here, but I'm suffering the consequences.
Yeah,
okay,
and The Whale is like the first movie from this blacklist, after this blacklist.
Okay,
right?
Okay, that adds
so that's why, it's why it's a huge deal. He won the Oscar.
Impactful. Yeah, extra impactful. Okay,
just came back from being blacklisted and doing
it's
his...
like, first movie wins an Oscar. That's... okay, well, that even adds to my point. It's like, great performance. But mind you, he's an average-sized man. He's not fat, he's not skinny, he's an average-sized man. And The Whale is about a morbidly obese man. So obviously, he as an actor had to put on a fat suit and act like he was morbidly obese, which he won an Oscar for a great acting performance. However, even despite being a huge success, winning an Oscar and gaining huge popularity, someone, or a company in particular, is trying to do some virtue signaling by shaming him. Do you know of the company Dove? Like the pigeon, the Dove, the hand cream company.
I'm currently using hand cream from Dove.
Yeah. Dove, they tweeted at him at the Oscars, at Brendan Fraser. They said, and I quote on Twitter, "Stop giving fat suits awards. We want better representation in Hollywood. #Let's change beauty." So, Dove, they complained that Okay, there's several things to tackle here. First of all, the reason. I think it's a PR stunt to be like, hey, we're woke. We want no fat shaming. We want body positivity. Look at us. We're so fucking great. That's their purpose with this tweet, I think, to gain popularity with, well, that might be very genius of them. Because Dove, as a cream body lotion company, wants to gain popularity with big people who has a lot of surface area to cover with body lotion. Just maybe, and maybe. So
what are you speaking of?
maybe they want to gain popularity with the, what can I say?
Morbidly obese.
Morbidly obese people, big people, large people.
Dove want fat people to buy their products.
And they are doing this by attacking an actor who acted and won an Oscar for his acting performance, because he wasn't an actual fat person. He wasn't an actual morbidly obese person. He, as an actor, acted and did his job. It's like, do you see the disconnect here?
But did he act like a fat person?
He did act like a fat person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and that's what Dove is attacking. It's like, hey, you did wrong here. You are not fat. You are not allowed to act fat. We need body positivity. We want better representation in Hollywood. They want actual fat people to play the roles of fat people. Hashtag let's change beauty. That's their end tweet. Let's change beauty. That's what their end slogan is. And it's like,
they wanted him to do like a Christopher Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah. Completely ruining his body for his.
No, I don't think they actually wanted him. I think it's a PR stunt in hopes that they gain huge popularity by virtue signaling to the masses and saying, hey, we are body positive, we're so great, buy our products. That's that's what their intention is. That's what their boardroom meeting was all about. I was like, how can we sell more products? It's like body positivity with fat people because they use more body lotion, and we can sell more body lotion to fat people. It's like, I'm the super tinfoil hat here, okay? That's just my tinfoil hat theory.
Most racist shit you ever said on this shit.
Maybe I'm just trying to understand what Dove is what their mentality here is. It's like they're reaching so far out. It's like you're can I say you're harassing an actor for acting? It's like, what? What are you? It's just wrong. It's like, come on, Dove.
Thomas, did you back him up on this or what?
No, I was just checking something else because he wasn't the only one winning an Oscars.
No, of course not.
No, because Jamie Lee Curtis won an Oscar as well. Famous for the original Halloween movie, among other things. But someone else was nominated besides her, of course, in this category. And that person was an actress who is in the new Black Panther movie. I was trying to find her name. I think she played the mother of Black Panther. Anyways, so the people didn't like that Jamie Lee Curtis won instead of the black actress playing in Black Panther.
Because obviously that was racist.
Yeah, because this was the second
something.
time that actress was nominated. because she was nominated as well back in 2018 or whenever they released the first Black Panther, and she didn't win that one either. So now
Well,
people are like, why? It's
I
the
just
second
wanna
time
call
she's
back
nominated.
Do you know of any other great actor that was nominated several times but didn't get an Oscar until very recently? Let me see. Leonardo DiCaprio. He has been nominated so many fucking times for great performances, but he didn't win an Oscar until he played in The Revenant. Which is a fairly recent movie, but he was nominated a shit ton for other movies, for other performances, but he never won. Was that racist?
No,
I
because he
wouldn't
was
say
white,
so.
that was,
Because, no, but in this day and age, if he happened to be black, would people have said, oh, he was nominated all of these times, but he didn't win? That's obviously racist. It's like, you're reaching here. It's...
Even being
come on.
nominated, you're like one of 4 people in the entire business being nominated for that prize. So that should count for something,
huge
right?
deal. Yeah. Even that is a huge deal.
Did you see the Asians one?
No.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. I think 3.
A couple?
2 or 3 of them.
Okay, I know a couple of them won. For best supporting character and best action character.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Wasn't that? Who was that again? Was it Michelle Yeoh? Perhaps.
The one I remember. It's everything at once. The movie. They actually won.
Yeah. Michelle
Are we
Yeoh
now not?
becomes first
Yeah,
ever Asian woman or
And
actress.
we're not. Yeah, we're not celebrating that, huh? Holy shit!
Well, they should.
The Oscars aren't racist anymore.
And some say they are.
It depends
Well,
which race won and which race didn't win. And why are we calling everything race? We're all humans, right?
Yeah, it's
the
like
Human Award.
The human
the
awards.
human awards.
No, you're being nominated and you win based on your performance, your job, right? So doesn't matter if you're white, black, or Asian or whatever.
Yeah,
It's just you are an actor and you do your job, and if you do it well enough, you will be nominated for the Oscars. And if you're really lucky, you win the Oscar, right?
Yeah, we humans have an amazing ability to just find differences, no matter how small of a group we are. Let's say we have international football games. You have this country versus that country. Obviously, you who lives in country A would vote or cheer for football team A, right?
Yep.
You would cheer for your football team. However, if you had a local football match from West Side City and East Side City, we're all the same country, we're from the same part of the country, but one team is from the west side of the city and the other team is from the east side of the city. We find our differences no matter how small of a group we are. And we always find differences to make enemies of each other.
But imagining we are playing football, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you're not rooting for your local team. That would be sacrilege.
Yeah, exactly. But like, if you weren't rooting for your local team, but on the other hand, that team that wasn't local to you in the East Side versus West Side City match, when that football team plays versus your neighboring country, suddenly you're cheering for them, and suddenly that's warranted. But when it's East Side versus West Side, that's unwarranted. It's like, shame on you for cheering on West Side. You should be cheering for East Side. But when West Side is playing against your neighboring country, it's like, yay, go, we're from Norway in this case. It's like latching on to obscure things.
Yeah, but so was the case here, I think, last week. The local professional football team here called Start were playing a soccer match against Tromsø, which is one of the better professional football teams in north of Norway.
And then I would imagine it's like the northern football team versus the southern football team.
Yes, and a friend of
Yeah.
mine here who happens to been born in Tromsø and everything. He of course sided with Tromsø when they played here, so he went and cheered for them. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got hated on when he left the stadium because Tromsø beat the local team.
Oh no.
But lo and behold, if any of those teams would play against our neighboring countries, Sweden or Denmark, it would be like, yeah, let's cheer for the one that are closest to home. This Norwegian football team, they're not local to our city, but it's local to our country.
Yeah, 'cause
let's cheer for them.
They represent Norway in this match, right? So you would,
So it's like
Yeah.
you suddenly go from that's our enemies to like, hey, let's cheer for them. It's arbitrary lines on the ground. It's like that's what separates
Yeah.
us.
And of course, everyone loves underdogs. So
that's also
Yeah.
a thing.
Probably, yeah. You're
yeah,
cheering
it's
for
not
the underdog.
Yeah, of course, it's not super fun if the big dogs always keep winning.
Hmm. Yeah. Did you guys have anything more to add about the Oscars, Brendan Fraser?
No.
Junior, you were so well informed about the backgrounds of. Did you have anything more to add? Just clarifying before we move on.
No, not really. I
Okay,
just
okay.
I found it really hard not to talk about his blacklist from Hollywood.
Blacklist from Hollywood.
Hmm.
Yeah. And hearing it now, it's like, yeah, obviously needs to be mentioned. But yeah. So, but all in all, great for Brandon Fraser. And don't buy Dove hands and hand lotion anymore. Buy
But they're
Nivea
cheap.
or something. You could buy alternative stuff. It's like
could
just
have 3
don't
of them.
support them for a while. Talk with your money. Don't show the support for a month's time or something like that. It's like, hey, this shit we did on the internet had consequences. Maybe we should think about this next time. Yeah, consequences. But while we're on the topic of movies, I watched a movie that had been on my radar for a long time. The newest Blade Runner, called Blade Runner 2049.
It's 3 hours long.
Yeah, it is 2 hours 45 something, so it's almost 3 hours long. And it's that barrier to entry is huge. Like, I'm gonna watch a 2 hour plus movie, and it's almost 3 hours. It's like, but as long as you can just press that play button and just start watching, because it's a great watch on so many levels.
But
and
did
it
you watch
even
the
has-
original first, or have you ever watched
That's
it?
what I'm getting at, because I haven't watched the original. So I'm asking you, Thomas, how much did I miss out on? Because
They are very different, to be fair.
but
and
I just want
think
to add
my
that
problem
Harrison Ford does star in the newer Blade Runner. It's not a spoiler that I say
that's the
he's
problem
in
I
there.
have with the second one.
Okay.
Because he is the main character in the first one,
Yeah.
and I knew he wasn't the second one, and I was just sitting there waiting for him to show up.
Ah.
And I watched basically half the fucking movie before he showed up. He's basically there for the last hour or so.
Yeah, the very last bit, and he doesn't play a leading role, I
No.
would say. He's just like, he's important for the story, but he's not I wouldn't say he is one of the main characters, but he's not
He's not
very
the
much
main
so.
character.
No,
And I was basically waiting for him the entire time. And I
be
think
like,
that
"Hey,
messed up the movie somewhat
Yeah.
for me. But you miss out on some nods to the original movie, because he has not directly a friend, but I think in the second movie he visits someone who makes like these small figurines with paper and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he has a bigger part in the first movie.
Ah,
So it's like
okay.
subtle nods here and there to the first movie.
Yeah, because there's a part where the main actor, the cop, played by Ryan Gosling, visits someone, and they make like this very intricate sheep origami paper
Yeah.
figure. And it's like, that's yeah.
Yeah, that
like-
character.
Don't
has a bigger
Don't
part.
spoil this.
Yeah.
This,
Am I spoiling
no.
that someone is making an origami figure?
I'm just saying.
It's okay to
just
spoil
saying.
a movie from the late 80s. By now.
Yeah, from the late 80s, but not the
But
newest.
not in the,
Well,
it's
newest ain't even new. What is it?
2019, I think.
No, but my plan is to watch it, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah, well, sorry, I haven't spoiled any of the
we
main
haven't said what
plots
it's
and-
about.
No, I'm not
There
saying I'm not saying you're supposed to spoil it. I'm saying
No,
watch
and I
it
won't.
from spoilers.
Yeah, but if you haven't watched the first one, watch that first. Because it's an older movie as well, so you probably should watch that first.
Mm. Yeah, as
I will
with
do it.
all
Mm.
older movies, you
But
should
yeah,
But-
watch the ones
I
that
would
released
recommend you
first.
watch the original Blade Runner as well. Because it is
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, but have you seen how hard it is to find online to stream it?
Hmm.
I don't know.
There are solutions.
There are solutions,
Other
but they
than
are
streaming
Always walk
services.
down to the bay. But
yeah. And speaking of movies and such, the newest John Wick has just released, right?
Has it
What?
released?
That has completely gone under my radar. What?
It's supposed to air in the cinema 24th or something. I don't know.
Oh, the release date of Resident Evil. How?
I believe.
Unfortunate.
Don't quote me on this. Hold on.
Jon Wick 4.
Before
John
moving too
Wick.
far into John Wick,
24th of March. That's the release date. The same day as Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah. So yeah. And I was trying to get my girlfriend to watch John Wick 1, but that's not really easy to find anywhere online either.
Oh, really?
I will tell you, you can watch Blade Runner on Viaplay if you have that,
They're
Oh, I have
Yeah.
Viaplay.
or you can rent
Oh.
it on YouTube for like $4.
Mm. All right.
yeah.
So there
but
are
that's-
solutions.
There are solutions, but
Also, John Wick,
uh,
you can watch that on TV2 Play, Viaplay, or you can rent it for $3 on YouTube or Apple TV.
At least for us in Norway.
Yeah.
Local restrictions, regions restrictions
Yeah,
applies.
but-
Of
And
course.
the
But
same goes for John Wick 2. It's two. It's
Two-
on
two.
TV. it's on TV2 Play, Viaplay, and Netflix here in Norway.
yeah, that's bothered me. It's that John Wick 2 is on Netflix and not all the others. But
Yeah,
and-
that's the
and John Wick
typical
3, of
licensing hell.
course, is on TV2 Play, and you can rent it on Viaplay and YouTube.
Mm.
yeah, that really bothers me. But that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess.
Yeah, it's
but fuck you.
licensing hell. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what sums it up. That's why they have partial libraries of movie
But
series.
if you have TV2 Play Union, you can watch all three of them on that streaming service.
Yeah, but how? I'm not supposed to keep all those fucking streaming sites.
Yes, you are, my friend.
No.
You are.
We
That's
live in
what
the
I will
modern
have,
day and age.
now I
That's
will-
what they
now-
want.
Now I will do some commercial for a Norwegian streaming service called Stream.
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 STRIM.
Yep.
Stream.
It's from one of our TV providers. If you have that, you get all the popular TV channels. You get Viaplay, TV2 Play, HBO Max, and Sky Showtime included.
Yeah. And all of those separate would be more than just this stream package.
You can get the entire package for like $35, I think. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah, but
Viaplay,
but-
HBO Max, TV, the Sky News.
Sky Showtime, it's
Sky
basically
Showtime.
Paramount and a couple of other banding together, doing really great shows as well. The new Sly show and stuff they have as original movies or shows.
Like a good package deal if you intend
is,
to
it
have
is.
at least those. But Junior, did you want to rage on about something now?
Yeah, where's my Amazon Prime? Where's my Disney Plus?
You don't
Where's
get
my-
all. You don't get all of them in one service. No.
No,
But you can get
almost
many
get
in one.
nothing. No.
Junior, he pretty much just wants the ultimate stream package, the mono stream.
Yeah,
Where
every
stream
service
service
in
is
one
in
payment.
one package.
Yeah.
At a discounted price, of course, because you have all of them included.
Just all of them. $200.
That's too expensive.
Yeah, probably.
No, but if you are in Norway and you want multiple streaming services, you can try out Stream.
Yeah, that's a good package deal.
Yeah.
35 bucks.
The only thing I want there is the TV to play, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
well,
that
that
alone
applies
in
for you
Norway,
then.
I think is like $1 or 150.
No, yeah, 150 or something, because you can pay like 100. No, not $100, but $10 for no commercial. No, with commercial.
Yeah, that's that as well in the stream. If you pay $35, you get commercials on TV2 Play, and if you pay it for $4 or $40 or whatever,
Yeah.
it's without commercials.
Yeah, that's like
So-
you're paying for the streaming service, but there's still ads. That's a new thing.
Yeah, but that's the only
that's the,
only
Yeah,
streaming
that's
service within the
so-
package that has ads.
So fucking scummy.
And,
No wonder
and
the pay.
I tried out for the $35 package, and I was watching an old Norwegian.
$35?
Yeah.
Oh, for the entire package. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I just
And I was watching TV2 Play. I was watching one of our old Norwegian sitcom shows, which last for like 20 minutes an episode. And there was commercial before, during, and after the episode. And I was trying to binge some episodes, and there was so fucking much commercial. I just paid the $5 extra, just don't have commercials.
So you're basically watching a commercial every 10 minutes.
Basically. So
At the start of the show, in the middle of the show, halfway there, and at the end of the show.
Yeah,
It's like,
basically between the
holy
episodes.
shit.
So yeah, so I upgraded by the extra $5 because the show I was watching had nearly, I think, 150 episodes, and then I were watching the prequel show with 63 episodes. So for me, at the time, it was worth it.
It's
Do you know what,
potentially a lot of commercials.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
I watch a lot of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
watch a lot of YouTube on my television,
Yep.
which I don't have ad block on, right?
Mhm.
So I used to have YouTube Premium, right? Premium.
Mm-hmm.
But now I don't anymore because I changed my card information.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm.
is
But
it
I'm
suffering?
Yeah, and I am so close to buy it again. I
I'm
will.
using one of the Android TV sticks. I should check if I can actually get an ad block on that.
Because with Android, you're free to do so.
You're free to do. You're empowered. You can
With
be
the
free.
fruit company, you're not free to do so.
But yeah, Björn, you had a topic left over from last week.
Oh, I did? Did I forget? What?
Just about
Which one
above,
of them?
just above all the titles from last week's episode.
Why? That's correct. No time to do stuff. Yeah.
No time to do
It's
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Still, I just found myself, mind you, you guys know, but maybe the listeners don't know. I'm a single guy. I don't have kids, and I just have a regular day job. And even still, despite that, I should have as much free time as you could possibly have as an adult, as a working adult with a regular job. But I still find that I don't have time to do stuff. Like, what the fuck takes up my time?
You're gaming.
Yeah, then maybe
All your
I
War
have too many-
Thunder and Final Fantasy.
yeah,
and stuff.
maybe I have too much games I'm playing, and I don't think I have a lot. I have this
No.
podcast I do with you like once in a week, and then once in a week the Norwegian podcast, and
So twice
I
a
have
week.
my twice a week, and then I have my Final Fantasy raid night once a week. But I still like it. I'm considering cutting out the raid night because it takes up that evening, and I would like to have one more evening free to just do stuff. It like
To play something else.
Maybe, or maybe I just wanted to watch a movie like the original Blade Runner. It's like, oh, I can't do that on Wednesday night because that's raid night.
Do you know what your problem is?
No, inform me.
You're playing these infinitive games.
Yes, I am. Final Fantasy is an infinite game depending on what you focus on. The story has a finite end, and I'm at the very end. I've finished all the story on Final Fantasy 14. But games like competitive games like War Thunder, where you play versus another team, it has no finite end. There's a start from one match to the end of the match, but you can play an infinite number of times, and it just, no matter if I don't tire of playing it, sure, it has no end.
You play those games by yourself, just against others and with randoms?
Mostly, but War Thunder in particular, I play with this one other friend of mine. We usually play together.
Yeah, because I find like games like PUBG or Counter-Strike or War Thunder and stuff, it's like nice games if you have a group of friends and you can just sit down and talk shit and just play something brain dead, basically.
Yeah. Mostly, yes, I would agree. But then again, mind you, if the three of us were to gather and play War Thunder for one night, we would have vastly different experiences from that game. In particular, you two have almost no game time in War Thunder, while I'm like trumping over you with like 1,500 hours now. It's like, holy shit. So just the sheer difference there is like, in a game like that, the difference does show. And it's like, me having unlocked a lot of stuff in that game, having to like go down to the lower tiers to be able to play with you guys. Sure, playing with friends is fun, but it's like, it's not at the level where I usually play at.
No, but that wouldn't be the same, say, for PUBG or Counter-Strike.
No, because we're more equal there, even though I have a lot of hours in both Counter-Strike. I used to. And PUBG.
Yeah, you probably beat us in hours, but like none of us are competitive in those games.
So yeah. So
like just running around.
Casual.
Yeah, super casual, and
just a casual game, and it's just
yeah.
I find those types of games is just something to do while talking with your friends.
Yeah, I'm asking you because I know you play War Thunder with a friend of ours. Is he in the same ball league as you?
Yeah.
Played this for hundreds and hundreds of hours?
No, he just crossed the 1,000-hour mark.
Do you know what your problem is?
That's several hundreds of hours there.
That's where all your hours are going towards.
That's where all my hours. Holy shit!
You are an addict with an addict friend who enables you to be more addict.
Oh, that's my problem. That's my problem.
You should focus on story-based games. When the story is finished, the game is finished, you move on.
Yeah, because I would say a long story-based game is like 50 hours.
And that's
very
talking
long.
JRPGs typically.
Yeah.
Or the like, yeah.
And here you are with hundreds of more hours.
Or thousands of hours.
Not several
100
thousands,
times.
but several hundred hours more.
No, 100 times more. And then
probably.
you can finish 100 games in the same amount.
The same amount of time. Yeah.
We solved your problem, Björn.
But obviously, every once in a while there comes a game that I just prioritize, like Resident Evil 4 Remake. That takes priority until I finish it or tire of it. Because that's a new thing I've started with as I've grown up. I used to, when I was younger, even a child, play a game, start it, and finish it. But nowadays, maybe I just start a game, super hyped for it, and play it halfway through, and it's like, I'm tired of this.
How
And
can
you're
you
still
tire of
complaining.
a story-based game which isn't the same all the way through?
Depending
But
on
you
the
can
game,
keep
of
on
course.
playing hundreds of
Yeah,
hours in the
this
game,
is-
which is the same almost the entire time.
Different focuses, competitive aspect of it. It's just has some sort of replay value there. You can have another match on the same map with completely different outcome. It's and it's the same with Counter-Strike, where you have the same maps over and over and over again, and almost the same outcomes in several matches in a row, but it feels different somehow because it's a fresh start each round. So I think that's the main appeal of competitive games. The
problem with Counter-Strike is you mostly play the same 2 levels or maps over
yeah,
and
it's
over.
Dust 2 and
One
what's
other
this
to
fucking
break it off.
Inferno.
Yeah.
I think it's called a new. Yeah, Mirage. Yeah, that's a
Mirage.
competitive map, and Dust 2. That's I know that much at least.
And I don't
So,
like
yeah.
those maps too much either.
Yeah, but none of us are competitive, so maybe we don't have enough insight into the topic.
No, I think maybe those levels are more even between the teams.
Yeah, obviously they try to choose the most balanced map for competitive games, but they are not completely symmetrical. They're not symmetrical at all, so there will be imbalance, and you do notice. But they do switch sides halfway through, so it does have balance that way. You play half of the round on the attacking force, and you play the other half of the defending force. So, and first 1 to 15 wins. So,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but so yeah, I gotta stop with my internal time sinks. That's what you're getting.
That's what
at.
we're saying. Yeah.
Mm,
Less of that, more of
Yeah.
other stuff.
more.
when did
less of my internal time sinks.
when did you last work out?
Oh yeah, that's that's been a while.
A year ago.
Yeah,
A
No,
year
not a
ago.
year No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
guessing for him.
Okay.
no. It was over New Year's. I had one training session. I was like, oh, this is such a
This is-
drag. Yeah.
Damn, it pains. It hurts.
Yeah, the pain. I'm getting tired and sweaty. That's the whole point. But,
and then you noticed you don't have time for it because all your gaming.
because something else is stealing all my time. Ooh, I wonder what that is.
Yeah, so instead of developing your body, you're developing
My gaming
gaming.
skills
You're
in
gaming.
one particular or a few select games. Yeah, my my.
Yeah,
I'm
finger.
just finger pointing.
No, just my mouse clicky.
no,
I can
because
also do that
I
because my mouse is also wireless now.
Ooh, wireless.
Woo. I was just about to say because I feel like I've never done as much as I've done now. Like yeah,
You
in-
have
in this,
come again.
you
You
know,
haven't-
been as productive in my life as has been this half year, right? Since the
you
New
mean
Year's
productive by actually doing
shit.
doing shit, just doing shit. Okay.
Yeah, just doing-
I think you've been busy a lot more the last half year or the last year than you used to be.
Yeah, but I feel like I've done a lot of more shit, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I work out, watching my anime. I've seen so much anime lately.
So have I.
I'm doing project waking up super early.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How's that going? Because you're waking up earlier to force in a training session in the morning.
Yeah, to watch more anime.
Okay.
Isn't that affecting your
wake-
bedtime?
Yes, but not too badly. Because I usually go to bed way too early, like 10 p.m.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
How do you find time for that? Because I don't
you
have time
don't.
to go too early. Go to bed that early.
You actually don't find time. If you wake up at 6 a.m., then it's a-okay, I guess.
I wake up at 4:30 some days.
Yeah, but
I
you-
still
you
don't have
wake-
time to go to bed at 10.
There's too much anime to watch.
yeah, basically. That's my problem.
Uh,
His internal games, and mine is anime. Because it's also eternal for some reason.
Start working out while watching anime. It's the life hack.
I don't have space for it.
Mm.
I can probably do some curls while watching anime, but not for the entire episode.
Mm.
You could get your biceps.
Hmm.
Your
But
manuals.
I can't do only the biceps. I need to do the triceps as well and everything else.
Yeah.
It needs
No,
to be
no,
balanced
just
out.
No, just your arms, and then when you're done watching anime, your arms will hurt as hell, so you can't watch more anime.
Wow.
I don't need arms to watch anime.
Just eyes. Eyes
Just
and
eyes.
ears. Yeah.
No, but if you're
Uh,
working out, right?
I get your point, but while we're on the topic of time and having no time, we are running over time at this moment. So, I would like to thank our listeners for sticking with us for yet another hour of our
This
podcast. Yeah, of whatever this turned out to be. Follow us in the links below on YouTube, on Spotify. All of the links are in the description below. Follow Thomas's personal TikTok over there even. Support us in the Acast supporter link by a one-time sum of your choosing if you want.
Yes,
Favorite, like and subscribe, or dislike and hate if you want. Give us feedback through Discord or other social medias. And with that, I would like to say thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.